Well, people of YouTube, it's me, Yuna. Now, Sky has probably told you this, but to be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Seanstermations MIRAI updates. See you around!
Hello everybody, my name is Shorter 2.5 and well, this is certainly unexpected, isn't it? Now, I was going to release this on the date I, promised to, what was the 7th of July. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things going on and I didn't really have much time to, get started with this video, but nevertheless, I remembered it and I thought, oh, drat, I missed it. But then, this week is definitely the time. It is time for a Seanstermations MIRAI update video. Now, this was originally going to be a Q&A, however, there have been, some people down here who, there's only been a couple of questions asked, but, so I will answer them in time, but I feel like giving you a little bit more than just, of course, questions about this, but rather, what's going to be in Seanstermations MIRAI without revealing any spoilers so far. So, I'm not going to reveal any story elements, at least not too much of it, and, what's going to happen to each individual character, because again, that would be spoilers if I told you. So, before we start, I'm going to just answer these couple of questions right here. Now, the first one, I'm looking at the comments, top comments, and the first is from Bimfera Games. Now, he says, my question, how old are you to draw? Well, Bimfera, it all started when I was a young boy and I started to use crayons. And then when I got into pencils, I decided to get more professional with my drawing. I had a lot of practice over the years. I was inspired by many artistic YouTubers, Wolfie Chew, Animated James, etc., etc. And then, funnily enough, over time, Seanstermations MIRAI was born. So, there you go, Bimfera. That is the evolution. The evolution of Shorter 2.5's artwork. Now, that one, Elliot. Okay, this next question's from that one, Elliot. This is actually really good question, actually, because this isn't really what I would expect. This is a really surprising question. I'm at a loss for words here, but he says, will a certain Ember be mentioned in Seanstermations MIRAI? Elliot, I like you, mate, but, I like everybody, but, because I like everyone as well, but, in case you don't know who Ember is from a series that Elliot made called The Tale of Elle, and, of course, That One Elliot universe made it into Seanstermations, well, in the Seanstermations canon in general, but, Elliot, if you're asking me that Ember's going to be mentioned in Seanstermations MIRAI, you's right. There will be a mention. I'm not going to say when, but Ember will be mentioned for sure. And Soul Anime said, "Wow, Q&A. Who draw?" Well, I mean, if you mean the picture here, then the picture on the Q&A video, then well, it's kind of from yours truly, actually. Although the animation style will change once the series is in full progression. Yeah, a Patreon will arrive soon. So, this wouldn't really be a Seanstermations MIRAI update video if I didn't tell you what was going to be going on inside, the production of the series. Well, it is getting started. The production is, of course, starting in winter of 2020, likely November or December. But speaking of December, as a little surprise, as well as a great Christmas present, coming Christmas 2019, there will be a Seanstermations MIRAI trailer. A second one, may I add. Now, what you're going to see in that trailer is a couple more story elements, maybe a couple of voice lines here and there. Yeah, again, maybe not. But, the first trailer, it was just show you what, this show could be capable of, especially after Seanstermations' next Season 3 comes out, which, of course, it will tie in perfectly with the series. But, all I'm going to say is that Ozuma in this series is not horsing around in this one, okay? He is at 100% of his power in this particular one, while Sky, although not as powerful as Sean or Shun, I can definitely say that the final battle between these two are definitely going to prove everybody that Sky still has it in her. Does she have a hidden power? One way to find out. Now, there are going to be two characters that help Sky in her adventures by the names of Yuna and Temujin. If you don't know what their names are, then I think the first video on the Seanstermations MIRAI playlist will probably explain, which of course their names are Yuna and Temujin. Of course, I think I said that already. Dag nabbit. But I can confirm that those two will indeed have transformations in the Seanstermations MIRAI series, and Yuna and Temujin actually do quite a considerable amount of damage before Sky comes in for the final battle, but nevertheless, Sky is going to be a very interesting character, and I really can't wait to share her adventure with all of you in time, of course. It will take time, though. The only thing that I need at the moment is for the storyboards to be created, to start up a Patreon, so, because, well, reasons, of course, an animator, just essentially a cast and crew, but, hopefully by winter 2020 I'll be able to get started on the storyboards. Afterwards, I'll think about the hard stuff later. One final thing I like to mention about Seanstermations in general. Now, while I was doing Seanstermations next season 3, which of course is nearly done in production and ready to go by 2020, there is going to be a little bit something special also coming winter of that very same 2020, for we're probably going to have another movie. Yes, we're going to have another Seanstermations movie coming 2020, and it goes by the name, and I'll reveal the title to you all. The title of this new Seanstermations movie is Seanstermations Next, Eyes of Requiem.
Oh my gosh, what's gonna be inside that?
Wait and see, my friends. Wait and see. So, well, all in by, I'd like to thank everybody for supporting the Seanstermations MIRAI project as well as the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Love the questions, by the way, for those who went into the Q&A part of it. But nevertheless, I will continue to make sure that Seanstermations MIRAI is perfect and will likely surprise the entire audience, including you. Because honestly, Seanstermations MIRAI is going to be big. It's going to be big. Especially with, some actors. In fact, there may be a new actor coming in alongside the guest, voices that may appear in the new seasons of Seanstermations next season 3. But, it may be big. But once it's done, it will truly be a shining star for you all to see. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. See you in a bit.